Hello guys, and welcome to another plan with me. We're going to be planning December 5th through the 11th, and I'm going to be using Aura Estelle inserts and Sassy Planner Co tweezers and a kit from ScribblePrintsCo. Getting these bad boys out. I am going to be using the Seasons Creepings kit from ScribblePrintsCo. This is the week of both Lila, Andrea's daughter's birthday, and Kirsten's birthday. I used the Disney birthday kit in my regular planner for Lila, and this is going to be for Miss Kirsten. And so I am going to be using this. I originally was going to bring in the black headers, but I decided to go with black foil for the most part. So I'm going to use the pastel headers. I'm also going to use a hollow. That's the kit. These were the kit freebie boxes, and I did add on these girls because I love her, which means I guess technically neither of these girls need to be kicked out because it is a different background. That's cute. I'm going to use a combo of plaid 2 in black as well as string lights in black. I have the lights 15mm washi in black, plaid headers in black, and I am going to layer some sparkly hollow bougie from SPC. Let us begin. So, let's figure out the box situation, okay? So we have 8, we've got 9, 10, 11, and 12. So I need to get rid of 2 boxaroos. I think I might just get rid of both of these girls and just use the blonde girl, because I don't need like a ton of people in my kits or my spreads, and I like the other boxes a lot, so I think that's just how we gonna do it. Make it easy. Oh my god, no, and I have these boxes. Ooh! Where are the glitter headers? I'm looking for the glitter headers. They're literally right here. Okay, so what are we doing here? What are we doing? I guess we're just gonna play it by ear, and whatever ends up in the spread ends up in the spread. Okay, how are you guys? I'm doing bad. We will get to that in this spread, why I'm doing so terrible, but you know, it is what it is. So this past week on Monday was the day that Kieran left. I brought him to the airport literally at he had to be there at 4 o'clock in the morning, so we had to leave around 3 a.m. And it was disgusting, and I hated everything about that. And then, I didn't go to bed the night before because what the fuck was the point? So I went to bed when we got back from the airport. So I went to bed at 5 a.m. And then I slept till noon. So it was a whole thing. And then we just worked and did that. Tuesday, I did my usual Monday tasks of post office drop, McDonald's breakfast, filming. That was all pushed a day. Let me find some date numbers. Perfect. Got these hollow bad boys. This is font choice 6. Yeah, so I worked pretty much all Tuesday after Chris was done streaming. And then Wednesday I prepped some dinner, lunch stuff for Chris and I, YouTube binge. I read an entire book. Did laundry, worked. My back was throbbing. So I to the point that I actually marked that in my planner. That's how bad it hurt. Thursday was, like I said, not much happened this week, but when I get to the things that happened, oh man, things happened. Thursday was Kirsten's birthday, so I marked that. I worked. I FaceTimed my sister. Also, we ended up bringing in our friend Laura into a group FaceTime, and it was fun. Chatting with the girlies. We went to McDonald's and Chick-fil-A this night. I don't really like Chick-fil-A all that much, if I'm being honest. I don't. I know I want to use this. I love these little stockings. I think they're so cute. I don't really like their food, but I'm obsessed with their peppermint milkshake, which is also really weird because I actually do not like peppermint at all. So we went and got that, and then I've been watching Love Island Australia. and after I'm done, like, with my tasks for the day, before I even, like, start working on anything, which we'll get into, I'm going to go watch the new episode of Love Island Australia because they left me on such a cliffhanger with my girl Phoebe. The one who looks like Mia Mitchell, not the other one, not the new Phoebe, old Phoebe. And they left us on a cliffhanger with her, and I need to know what happens. So, very excited about that. Friday, I was really tired. I think I stayed up like dumb late watching Love Island, so I was really, really tired. I read an entire book again this day. Hopefully I can read a book today as well. That would be grand. Worked, watched YouTube. I was finally catching up on YouTube because when Kieran was here was like when Vlogmas started. And so a lot of people I watch are doing Vlogmas. And I needed to catch up on like 5 bazillion videos when he left. So I was finally catching up. And then Saturday is where everything went to shit. So I was working, everything's going great. I'm feeling very good, very productive, very positive about like everything this day. Like genuinely I was feeling so good, and that's what's like so upsetting about this whole situation is like how happy I was. And then like I asked Chris to go in the garage and get a new box of paper. And so if you guys have been watching my videos since like April, May, June, that area, the spring, you would know that I had this issue with the original place that I used to buy paper from. And so I had this issue where like it was not foiling. Like I would go to foil it, and instead of it adhering to where the toner is, which is how foiling works, it was just adhering to the entire page. Contacted them. They're like, yeah, we don't advise using it for foiling. We can't guarantee that it'll work. Mind you, they have a video like on their website about how to foil stickers or sticker paper, or just how to foil stuff, and they literally use that paper in that video, but I digress. And so I switched to this other place, which like the paper quality was terrible. I'm probably not exaggerating, spent like $3,000 in printers because they just kept breaking because the paper was such like crappy quality, and like it was sticky on the edges. It was a whole situation. And then Randy from PlannerPrintsCo, she's genuinely just such a gem. She's such a nice person. She was trying to help all of us out in the foiling world, and she was sampling a bunch of paper from a bunch of different vendors from overseas. She found a really good one. We all ordered, whatever. I got that paper in around August, and I was running low. I had like 4 boxes out of 10 boxes left in October. So like beginning mid-October, I messaged them to place an order for a new box of paper. They were like, okay, cool, sure, whatever. Invoiced me, paid it, it shipped, it got here like the week of Thanksgiving, perfect. I've been using up the old boxes, and then I opened the new box, starting the new box on Saturday. I opened it and I went to foil it, and it's like not foiling. Specifically Pixie Gold, it's like the foil is adhering to everything except for the toner. Very weird. And the, like every other color is just like, it's like if I turn the temperature down, it like doesn't foil at all. If I turn it up, it overfoils some parts, doesn't foil some parts enough, foils other parts good. It's just like not properly foiling, and it's like a nightmare. And I'm like, oh my fucking God, what am I gonna do? This is a nightmare disaster. So I'm talking with Randy, and she said that the original place that we used to use, she went back to them. The only thing is they are legitimately 4 times it costs 4 times as much to get paper from there. Like, I got 1/4 of the amount of paper for the price of like the other paper that I've been using. So I message the new place that I've been using for like since August about like this issue with the paper, and the girl is straight up giving me the runaround, being like very difficult to work with, kind of rude. She's like asking me to send her my files so they can test them. I'm like, this has nothing to do with my files. Print anything. Literally just print anything and foil it. Like, it's not working. There's something wrong with the paper. And she's like repeatedly telling me it's not. And I'm like, girl, it literally is. Like, either figure it out or give me a refund. Like, this is a lot of money to like not have what I need. Like, I need this for my job. This needs to be like addressed. And she's kind of just giving me the runaround. She sends me a video. I'm not exaggerating. It's like comical, of her just printing a sheet of paper. And then she like literally sent me a video where she printed the sheet of paper and then went like this. And whatever. And like peeled the sheet back. Like, that was the whole video. And I'm just like, what are you doing? I'm like, okay, well, you didn't foil it. So I sent her a video of like what the stickers were looking like on the old paper. Not like the old paper, the first shipment of paper from them. And then a video of what it's looking like on this new shipment, and how clearly there's something wrong with the paper, because like literally 1 minute I printed with the first shipment of paper and everything was fine, and then the next minute I printed on the new shipment of paper and everything was not fine. Clearly the issue is with the paper. And there's like a time difference, so I haven't heard back from her yet today. But like, she's just giving me the runaround, and then she'll be like, okay, well, I'm going to lunch now, and then doesn't get back to me for like 3 hours. I've already like threatened to report them because she is not helping me or like trying to resolve this. She's just like being super duper duper rude. So here's to hoping Miss Lisa gets her act together and we can get this figured out, because your girl is getting really angered about the whole situation. I do have black. I didn't think I did. Okay, we're gonna grab a black flag from my shop and put it there. And I'm gonna grab a Hollow December. But yeah, so that started happening on Saturday, and I was like, whatever, I'm just gonna call it an early night and go to bed early and like reconvene in the morning. Maybe I can mess with the temperatures and get this to work like even slightly, just so I could get through these orders, because mind you, it's Black Friday time. Like, I have still like hundreds of orders I need to do. Like, this is not working out to not have usable paper. And also in the meantime, I did order paper from the old place. And also, Chris offered to not stream this week so that we could get through orders and like have more work time. So it's like, of course, when he's gonna take off of stream so we can work, I don't even have paper to work with. The paper should hopefully be here tomorrow. It already shipped, and it usually gets here from my memory pretty quick. So yeah, I was just like unwell on Saturday, so I went and got another Chick-fil-A milkshake to try to like cheer up and stop being sad and grumpy and just very discouraged. It's still like, I'm trying to be more optimistic because I have the replacement paper, but like, I hate being like that person where I'm like, well, supplies have gone up, so I'm gonna have to increase my prices. Like, I don't want to do that to you guys, but like, if I have to pay 4 times the amount for paper than I was paying, I am gonna have to probably slightly increase my prices by like 25 cents, which like, ugh, I feel like so bad doing that. Like, I don't want to have to do that. So I'm like really, really, really just hoping that Lisa can get her act together and get me what I need, because this is just, it's like impossible to work with. Like, so Sunday I woke up and I like was like, okay, PMA, we're gonna make this work, it's gonna be okay. I started working on like 1 order, and like, I'm not sending out stuff that like I'm not proud of. So I'm like, no, I literally put the entire, like, I don't know, I probably did like 1/3 of her order, put the entire thing in the trash can, and I was like, no, I literally, like, I cannot work with this paper. It's not working, it's not foiling properly, it looks like shit. We are not doing this. This is not how it's gonna be. So I'm just out here now waiting for Lisa to get back to me, and she probably won't get back to me until like 8 o'clock tonight because of the time difference, which, like, whatever, nothing either of us can do about that. But don't tell me that there's nothing wrong with the paper when there clearly is, and then don't send me a video of you quote unquote testing it when all you're doing is printing. Like, I don't understand how that is helpful. So I sent her so many messages, videos, pictures of like trying to explain what is happening, and hopefully that helps her. Oh my god, I forgot I was doing these. We'll put these on now. So after all of that, Chris and I just kind of like cuddled, watched TV together because I was just very unwell. Sunday was Lila's birthday. She was supposed to have her birthday party on Saturday, but pretty much half their family got sick, so it was rescheduled, which is fine. Chris and I tried a new place, like I guess a bar, and oh my god. So this is to no fault of the place. I would go back, it was fine. It was kind of weird vibes. So like Chris used to work at this place back where we used to live, and like they didn't have table service, but you like went up to like the order window, and you ordered at the window and they brought you the food. This place you just like went up to the bar to order. So it was fine. We got like pretzel bites to start, and it was very impressed. They were very good, and like I'm, you know, a bit of a pretzel bite connoisseur. I love pretzel bites, and yeah. Usually when you get pretzel bites, they give you like probably like 2 tablespoons of like the cheese, and then like equal parts mustard. I don't know, not this place. They give you like 2 tablespoons of mustard and like a half a cup of cheese. It was glorious. They were so yummy. And then I had gotten chicken tenders. They were called jumbo chicken tenders. Should have known there it was bad. Gonna be bad. I'm very weird about chicken, and I like really thin, skinny chicken tenders. I just don't like thick chicken. This is so pretty. You can't even see how good this looks. See? And so, it said that they were jumbo, and then you could, I'm trying to see if like I take a picture of this, if you can like see it better on camera. There you go, like that's how it looks in person. It's so pretty. Oh my god, I keep losing my train of thought. I'm so sorry, guys. Okay, so they had like a bunch of different sauces, which I'm a big fan of, kind of like Buffalo Wild Wings or Wingstop, if you're familiar with either of those. There was like a list of wet sauces and a list of dry sauces. So I got the dry lemon pepper with a side of ranch, and then it was like a Irish place, I suppose. And they had like house-made chips, which I am a slut for like kettle chips. Oh, so good. And they had malt vinegar. The key to my heart. They do have on their appetizer menu loaded chips, and they come with like the cheese sauce that comes with the pretzels, as well as like bacon and scallions. So next time I think I'm just gonna get that as my meal, because these jumbo chicken tenders come out. And mind you, this for the jumbo chicken tenders and fries was $13, which if you get a large meal at McDonald's, it's like $13, okay? So it's like really pretty inexpensive, especially when this came out. At first I was like, there's only 3 chicken tenders. That's kind of weird. Sounds like a kid's meal. No, it was not 3 chicken tenders. It was 3 entire chicken breasts. I just sat there was 3 chicken breasts on my plate, and Chris knew the second it came out that I wasn't gonna like it. But I was a trooper, and I did try it, and also I was already full. I had not eaten all day because I was so stressed out, and I'm just like, I feel like you either eat when you're stressed or you don't eat, and I'm like a don't eater. And so I feel like when you don't eat all day, then when you do eat, you like fill up very quick. So I was already pretty full from the pretzels, so I just ate the chips. I tried the chicken. It was just like too thick, and ugh. Chris tried it as well, and he really liked it, and he brought it home to like put on salads or like make a chicken wrap with, which works out perfect. It's just, wow. They were intense. And then, I didn't even mark this, but me and Kieran talked on the phone for a while, and then Chris had me watch this thing. Like, I don't know how much into like Twitch any of you guys are, but there's this one, I guess he streams on YouTube. So there's this streamer, Ludwig, and he was doing this chess boxing tournament. Apparently, according to Chris, chess boxing just like is a thing. It's a very stupid thing, but I digress. Chris wanted me to watch it with him, and I hemmed and hawed, and I did put up a fight about it. I was like, I don't want to watch this. And he was like, please. And I was like, nah. And he was like, please. And I was like, nah. And he was like, please. And I'm like, oh my god, fine. I'm going to use up these black overlays, and then we'll bring in some hollow stuff. So I did eventually give in to the nonsense, and we watched it. We're going to bring in these, I guess. Why not? Why not? So I only watched like the last like 3 or 4 fights from this thing, but essentially, if you are unfamiliar as I was, it's like boxing, but like they box for a minute and a half, and then they play chess for a minute and a half, and they box for a minute and a half, and they play chess for a minute and a half. I don't know, man. The whole thing, very odd. Very, very, very odd. But, yeah. So, we're watching this, and we spent, like, a lot of the evening, not like a lot of, but we spent a good portion of our evening watching this chess boxing tournament. And then at the end, because like Ludwig wasn't actually fighting in the tournament, they're like, oh, how are you going to throw the tournament? You could tell it was like obviously a staged conversation. They're like, ooh, you should fight. Dun, dun, dun. And then like Ludwig did a slap fight, I guess, with this other guy. Connor or something, I don't know, man. And so they did this like weird slap fight situation, and yeah, I couldn't really tell you what was going on there. It was a lot. It was a whole situation, truly. I'm just gonna cut this in half and use it for the scene because I've already used the sparkly hollow scene boxes, but so we did that, and then we watched an episode of Orange is the New Black. I only have 2 more, and then we're finally done with watching that show. And then Chris can finally say that he's seen it. Because that's the reason we've been watching it, is I picked it as my pick simply because Chris had never seen it before, and I thought that that was very bizarre. There's only going to be 1 more on here, so I'm just going to destash that because I don't have any more hollow Christmas spreads, I don't think. And yeah, might as well give 1 other one to a new home. But pretty much that was my week. Now that we're done with the base, we're gonna change the battery and zoom in and do the day by day. Okay guys, here we are in the day today. I feel like it's a little too zoomed in. Okay, I just remembered a story I have to tell you guys that happened today, but I know I will forget about it by tomorrow. I was at the post office today for like 35 minutes because the line was so freaking dickety-dockin' long, and like whatever, that's fine. Maybe this is a little Karen-y of me to be like upset about, but I assure you I was very nice when we were there. It just was kind of annoying. And I know that I have like a workaholic, like an unhealthy working obsession, but this one lady, the line was like all the way, so like you walk into the post office, there's like all the P.O. boxes, then you walk through the other door to get to the other entrance, and you walk through another door to get into the actual post office. It was like all the way back to the P.O. boxes. It was probably like 30 people in line, and this girl, 2 people in front of us, I'm not exaggerating, she had probably 60 packages that she needed like them to type in the address and do postage for. That was wild. But it was about to be our turn, and the guy that was going to help us, there was a lady who got back from her lunch, and she like insisted on going on to that specific register. There was 3 other registers, so we had to sit there, all of us. Mind you, they only had 1 other lady left for her lunch. 1 lady was just helping people who were picking stuff up. There was only 1 other lady on register, and then so like there was a lady and a guy on register. The guy goes away, and the other lady's sitting there counting her drawer for what felt like forever when we all stood there. And I'm like, couldn't you just wait till like you guys got caught up a little bit on the line? Maybe that's just me. So in the sidebar, I'm going to use this from Nerds the Word sticker planner, Nerds the Word something. And it just says, oh great, this shit again because of the paper situation. I thought it was very fitting, honestly. It made me giggle a little bit when I pulled it because quite perfect for how I was feeling. So. Monday, the first, I'm gonna pull you guys a little bit closer. The first thing I want to mark on Monday is payday. I also asked for like new lights and like new camera stand and stuff for Christmas, and I really hope that I get it because this is not working out well anymore. And I brought Kieran to the airport. So let me mark that with that. And I did sleep in for literally ever because I was so tired. And then when I woke up, we got McDonald's for lunch, I'm assuming. I had a lot of McDonald's this week. I need help. Truly. So for payday, I do have this little piggy bank from SPC. I am an SPC affiliate. You can use Hannah10 to save 10% off. And I have a payday script. This is from the Black Friday font. Make sure you follow me on Instagram and you're in the Facebook group to see like the different exclusive fonts so you don't miss them. But that was on a custom multi I made myself, which is what I would suggest to anybody who's like wants to get the custom fonts or the exclusive monthly fonts or like special event fonts, is to definitely like go through your planner, put a note in your notes app of like things you do pretty much every single week. It's so helpful. So then for Kieran to the airport, I do have this airplane circle icon with Sparkly Hollow from SPC. It's really old, with a custom with Kieran script that was from the November font of the month. And then for sleeping in, I've got a pillow here from Carly Plans, as well as a sleep in script from my shop in font 2 unfoiled. And for McDonald's, we do have a Happy Meal here. This matches so perfectly, that color. Whew. From Carly Plans with a McDonald's script in font 6 in hollow. Down here, ooh, you can really see how good that looks. Give me one second. Okay, then I worked. It like gives me heart palpitations looking like seeing like, oh, I remember when I used to be able to just work and be happy. Not anymore. Hopefully this paper comes tomorrow. Now it's time for me to retrack it. It just says that it's like the shipment is ready to be picked up currently. And I'm just like, girl, just pick it up. Just pick it up, please, and thank you. So I also had a YouTube Beyond shipment ready for UPS. Well, it's been ready since 3 o'clock yesterday. Just pick it on up. And so yeah, YouTube bin. I love the colors of this kit. It's so pretty. And then Chris and I watched Orange. Plannahannah. Here we go. So for working, I do have a computer from Carly Plans, as well as a work script from that same custom multi in hollow. And then for YouTube binge, I've got the movie clapper icon from my shop, as well as a custom YouTube binge from the same custom multi. And then for orange, I've got a black TV from Carly Plans, as well as a custom OITNB in font 4 unfoiled. Oh, so pretty. On to Tuesday. Ooh, yeah, this is my like busy morning. Gonna do one of these. Do. You guys know the deal of how this works for me. How I always do it like this, so that I can make sure we fit everyone in here, because there's 5 things that need to go in the top. Perfect. Oh, it looks so good. So for post office drop, I do have these envelopes from SPC with PO drop from that custom multi. For McDonald's, I have a hash brown from SPC, as well as a McDonald's from my custom multi. And for plan, I've got a planner from Carly Plans. I'm gonna chop her a little bit because she kind of big. Sticker crumb, get off my finger. Thank you. Fell right on the ground. Love that. So we'll do that with a plan script from my custom multi. For filming, I've got a camera from Carly Plans, as well as a film script from my custom multi. And then for groceries, we've got the grocery shopping heart from Carly Plans, as well as the groceries from my custom multi. Oh, this thick, chunky foil is so good. And then I worked. Really, I kind of need that dark purple color again, but whatever, we'll use the next color, which is green. And then I did FaceTime with my sister, my sister. Love her to death. Oh, she's so cute. She's so funny. She FaceTimed me yesterday for like 5 seconds because she went and got stocking stuffers for my dad, and I feel like, I don't want anybody to like misconstrue this or take this in the wrong way, but like my sister's a lesbian, and she like, we always get like my dad like socks, underwear, like that kind of shit. And so she like was like, is this what boxers look like? And I'm like, yeah. And she's like, really? And I'm like, yeah. She's like, and she's just laughing, like she thought it was so funny. It was just a really wholesome, cute conversation. That laptop is from SPC with a work script from my custom multi. FaceTimed my sister, so I have this phone icon from SPC with a FaceTime sissy from that custom multi, and then I have this TV from the Prairie Planner with a Love Island custom in font 6 in hollow. I just can't with this foil. Oh my god. It like pains me. It's so pretty. Tuesday, I did prep food, had a YouTube binge, and I read. I'll do blue. And then I did laundry and worked. Oh my god, I don't know why I'm doing all the way down, but like whatever, I guess it's fine. And then my back really hurt this evening. I love the size of this like washi strip. Works perfect. Okay. So, for prepping food, I do have the like cutting board icon from my shop in hollow. And then for YouTube binge, we've got the movie clapper in hollow, as well as YouTube binge from my custom multi. For reading, I have this book stack from SPC, as well as the read script from my custom multi. I believe I finished... Should I tell you guys which books I'm finishing? I feel like that's kind of cute and fun. I mean, I gotta check, but that'll only take me one moment. This day I finished Christmas as We Know It. I gave it 4 stars. It is by Sarah Sutton. It was like a college or a high school romance, so like that threw me off, but it was really cute. So for laundry, I've got the folded clothes from SPC, as well as a laundry script. For working, I've got the silhouette from Carly Plans, as well as a work script. And then for hurting my back, I have this munchkin that from Once More with Love, and an F My Back custom in font 6 unfoiled. And that's the first glorious half. Oh. Onto the second half. Here, it was Kirsten's B-Day. So we're gonna grab this little thing because it's my favorite pattern, Cutie Pie. And then I worked. Got the blue work, and I had a YouTube Bingy Poo Poo Pants. I ripped that a little because I'm a heathen. So we'll do that up there. And then for Kirsten's birthday, I have a present from SPC with a custom Kirsten script in font 2. I made like a custom multi of just like all my friends and family's names for birthdays. For working, we've got the silhouette from SPC, as well as the work script from my custom multi. And then for YouTube binge, I've got the movie clapper icon from my shop. This is quite literally diagonal, I think. And a YouTube binge script. Super cutie. Then down here, we're going to mark FaceTiming my Sissy Poo with dark purple. Then I will, she FaceTimes me. She like started making melting baskets not too long ago, and so she always FaceTimes me while she does that. It's so cute and fun. We have a little Chick-fil-A marking there, and then more Love Island. So for FaceTiming her, I have a sticker here from Mick Plans. It's like my favorite sticker from her shop. with a custom FaceTime Sis in font 4 unfoiled. For Chick-fil-A, we've got the green bag from Carly Plans, as well as a Chick-fil-A custom from my shop in font 5 in hollow. And then for Love Island, we've got a TV from Carly Plans, as well as Love Island in font 6 in hollow. And that's a lot. Friday, the first thing I'm going to mark, which honestly I don't even know why I mark this. I just think I have for like years now. So we continue. Like on the 9th is when my like subscription for Chris's Twitch channel is like renewed. So we just mark it. Okay, next I'm gonna grab a blue label. Where are the patterned labels? They're cute. Here we go. This is gonna be to mark being tired as F, and then I'm gonna use this flag to mark that I read another book. This day I have it up still, There's Something About Mary by Cody Hall, and I gave this a 5 out of 5. It was really, really good. It's only rated a 3.6, which is just not fair because I like was sucked in. It was so good. So we got this piggy bank from Carly Plans with a Twitch script custom in font 5 unfoiled. For being sleepy, I have a pillow from Carly Plans, as well as Tired as Fuck, which is from my shop in font 4. Then for reading, I've got this stack of books from from SPC with a read script from my custom multi. Next up, I did work and had a YouTube binge, and that was literally, that's all she wrote. That is all she wrote for that one. So for working, we've got this computer from Carly Plans, as well as a work from my custom multi. And then for YouTube binge, we've got this YouTube heart from SPC, as well as a YouTube binge, and that was in the November font. Saturday, the first thing I'm gonna mark is working and Christmas movie binge. I hate how like the boxes are exactly the same, but like it is what it is. For working, this is kind of funny, these both match. We've got the retro computer from Carly Plans with the work script, and then I do have a Christmas sweater from Carly Plans with an Xmas movie binge script. That was on a sampler that was in the shop for Christmas. And then next thing I want to mark is that we did get Chick-fil-A. So I'll use this. Gotta get that milky shaky. And then I was sad, so I'm gonna use this mainly because it's my favorite pattern. So we want to use her. And then Chris and I just like cuddled, and he was helping me decompress a bit. Move this down a bit so that there's better spacing. Cute. So for Chick-fil-A, we've got this Chick-fil-A bag from Carly Plans with the same Chick-fil-A script. For me being sad, I have this Worried Munchkin from What's Wrong with Love with a Sad Bitch script in font 6, or in font 6, in the Black Friday font from my custom multi. And then Chris and I cuddled, so the With Chris is also from my same custom multi. Okay, and then the last day, the 11th, I have to pee so bad, and I've been like held up in my room because Chris is like wrapping Christmas presents, so like I haven't been able to leave, and it's horrible energy. So I'm going to use this to mark that it was Miss Lila's first birthday. Ugh, literally the cutest baby on the freaking face of the earth. Then I'm going to mark that I fell into my melting basket, and then I will mark that I worked. Since I am out of squared off boxes, I am going to just grab one of these and do that and make my own. Love doing this so you can like really see what's underneath. There we go. Perfect. Wouldn't even know. Would you be able to tell? No, not at all. So for Lila's birthday, we've got a cupcake from Once More with Love. No, from SPC. I swear I'm becoming brain dead. And then we do have a wax warmer from SPC with a film script in font 6 in hollow. And then for working, we've got the computer from Carly Plans, as well as work. I just literally ripped this in half. Wow. And then we're gonna put the K back on. What the heck happened? That's so weird. Okay. Work. Sure. And then I literally just marked fuck Lisa because I'm sick of her shit when it comes to this paper nonsense. So we're gonna put that in here, and then we are gonna mark that Chris and I went on a date and I talked on the phone with Kieran. Oh cool, that gets to be in blue, which is his favorite color. So we love that. Okay, so for the Lisa thing, we're gonna put in this stressed munchkin and then this fuck script, and I'm just gonna write in Lisa underneath it. And then for us going on a date, we got the fork and knife from Carly Plans, as well as the date night from SPC in black. And then for being on the phone with Kieran, we've got this hollow phone with a custom with Kieran in the black, or in the November font of the month. I'm gonna go through and fill in a couple of things I have, and then I'll be back to show you the finished spread. You guys, this is so good. It is just so good. I'm obsessed. I think it is so pretty. It's just fantastic. So let me show you what we have going into my leftovers eventual giveaway. Got quite a bit of stuff here. Some decos there. We've got the rest of them gals. We got those gals and one of each of the underlays. But that is it, guys. If you liked this video, then give it a thumbs up. If you did not, then well, give it a thumbs down, because either way, you're helping out my channel. Comment down below, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.